Hey anyone, how's it going? Welcome back to Abhi on Camera, where today we're watching episode 7 of House of the Dragons, a Game of Thrones prequel. It's actually been a few weeks since I watched the last episode, and in fact, as of recording, I haven't even released episode 6's reaction yet. Mainly because episode 6 just kinda deflated me. It was just such a incredibly huge time jump. I mean, like, okay, we're getting in the setting here, stuff is happening, and then, no, F that, we're just jumping a decade into the future. Now we've got half a dozen children that you need to keep track of. Oh, hey, look, we're just gonna kill her off. She's just gonna go burn herself in a dragon. And it's like, I don't like time jumps where I don't know what happens in between them. See, there's something, because if nothing important happened, it's just, I'm repeating myself. You can hear me complain about this over and over again in that episode 6 reaction. Point is, it made me hard pressed to return to the show. But considering that I literally have only 4 more episodes to get through, I honestly should just finish the season. I've gotten so far already. So, let's just get into it. As far as I remember, last episode, Rhaenyra, everyone was pretty much, it was pretty obvious that Rhaenyra was cheating on whatever his name is. I'm not good with names, especially in this show with so many characters that I care so little about running around. Rhaenyra left the castle for Driftmark because everyone pretty much assumed that she was having an affair with Robert Strong. I think it's Strong. If I'm wrong, then I'm wrong. And all her kids were from him. It's not just one. All of them were from him, considering, they all had brown hair. So to escape the shame and the humiliation, she left for Driftmark. And Daemon had a wife. Like I said, she was about to have birth, and I guess she decided she was gonna die because she just said, "What's up, dragon? Kill me." And her biggest dragon of all time, well, of currently living dragon, took a few seconds and burned her to cinders. I don't know what's gonna happen. I mean, let's just get into it. Actually, this time, if you enjoy my reactions, or at least my pain, consider liking and subscribing. If you don't, I'll suffer alone, I guess. Let's just get into it. See, this intro is filled with so much blood, and I really hope that the show would balance more actual fighting with politics, so I could, and it doesn't. I mean, where's this blood coming from? Because it certainly isn't from the battlefield. Alright, I'm gonna chill out now. I'm just tired, it's late. I want to be the positive one. The shows aren't bad. It's just not something I enjoy. What's happening? What are they tying? Oh, there's a boat coming. Oh. It's me. I thought I went this. No, that's a coffee. Oh, sure, she just died. Well, that's actually really cool. Having a wooden coffin intricately carved with their face, cast into the sea. Oh shoot, it's you, Otto. Wait, why is that? Is that the seal of the hand? Oh my god, because you killed the other guy, because whatever, his stick man killed his father, which means, is Otto back as the hand of the king? You've got to be kidding. Daemon! I don't know what I want to do. I thought you liked this one. I know you still want to get with Rhaenyra, because the incest is strong in this one, but I don't know. Yeah, one of these kids, I also got spoiled that too, where at the end of the book, or at least somewhere near the end of the book, in the book, or at least somewhere. Rhaenyra's death is that Aegon, or one of Alicent's kids, will burn her alive with the dragon. Which is just spectacular. A lot to look forward to, right? Look, dragons! We gotta have our customary, here's what your CGI dragon per episode, so that we can still call this House of the Dragons. God forbid we actually see anyone fight on dragons. But I am really annoyed this time. And we haven't even gotten into it yet. I don't know. Do you like this annoyance? Because I will. Because if we can turn this into a me being annoyed kind of thing, I could get into it. I don't usually get annoyed. So if people like it, I will be happy. Is that a spider? At least it's CGI. Turns moves. She's got some kind of prophecy. Look at that. What she's talking about.
If Mum had only betrothed us.
You have got to be shitting me. Did he just say that?
She's an idiot.
Oh, the incest truly does run strong in this one. I mean, look, Daemon is free again. This fool has something up his sleeve. I mean, to kill your own father and brother? You got a power play in mind. Some long-term favor you gotta do in here. And
He's only look of pride, Sir Kristen.
Simple. Easy gesture. You can't know what to say in these times, but just being there, holding a hand can do so much. Even if you can't speak. Sometimes it's hard to find the words for this weird situation.
You'll sit on endless councils and ceremonies.
Got to be together.
The Lord of the Tides rules the sea.
I need to check, but did the older actors get any extra old age makeup? Because if they didn't, it's extra strange that they age up the younger ones and the older ones just stay exactly the same. Wait, doesn't the little one not have a dragon anymore? One of them doesn't have a dragon, and now there's an extra large one sitting without a rider. Are they gonna get together? Rhaenyra, you wanna go comfort your lad? I mean, I know you've been on the outs, but his sister died.
Retrieve your patron.
Or ask his boyfriend to do it.
Brother.
In a very bad way. What? Are you telling me it looks bad that the man is standing in the ocean, sad that his sister is dead? Why such vitriol?
Seems they've been especially cruel to you.
Yes.
I mean, not cruel enough, because I expected him to die in episode 2, and he's still here, all these years later. So I don't know. Why make him sick at all? What exactly is it doing? Or would he be completely unchanged like the rest of them?
Time that you came home.
Finally, emoting Daemon. You've been standing here straight-faced all this time with the wife you apparently cared enough to have 3 kids. 2 kids with and 1 attempted kid with. Still think Otto's terrible. I still think Otto's terrible. I mean, there is nothing to tell me this guy's right. Are you noticing this now? Oh, look, she's going after Daemon again. What's effing new, Mr. Hightower?
I'm going to bed, Emma.
I still have no clue how Sir Kristen has his job. I said this last time. But he killed a man in the middle of a banquet. He's talking about, oh yes, sleeping with you sullied my honor. But murder in a public thing like that isn't sullying his honor? If Alicent got him out of it, then it's just hypocritical.
The surgeons in Pentos are as well trained as our maesters.
That is true. Look, there's a lot of things to blame Daemon for, but I mean, there's no evidence that she wouldn't have died the same way here.
Until those fools at the Great Council plucked it from your head.
It's been decades, my man. Are you still on that?
It's such a terrible thing for your husband to wish to win it back.
After all these decades? Absolutely.
What is this brief mortal life, if not the pursuit of legacy?
Legacy may be why you live your life, Callers.
This idea that your life is for a pursuit of a legacy. No, I think it's a balance. It's not just how you are remembered. You gotta live this life too.
To true
Right.
Velaryon blood.
Because what if your legacy is a man who just strived to leave a legacy and forsake everything that he had today?
Disinherit our son.
Appearances.
Do you though?
You have more to lose.
I mean, if you made the effort to make appearances, surely you would have.
Father named me heir.
I don't know.
We did try.
Okay, there's an actual explanation. Tell me.
Conceived a child.
What happened? What happened?
Performed our duty as best we could, but to no avail.
So it just didn't work.
As it was
Is it just
It's a
me
ghost story.
because
Once
I've
lost,
got
you're
this
recorded
big old
with
ring
that
light in my
story.
eyes? Or is this scene very dark?
Alicent's capable of
Like I get it's night, I get it's gloomy, but it's weird. Like increase the exposure ever so slightly. I need to see these properly.
If you're accusing me of some depravity, you'll need to be more specific.
I have been alone.
Best
You
line.
abandoned me.
I spared you. You were
Perfect
sure.
line for David. It's like, you were accusing me of something.
Yes, I was
You
a
gotta
child.
be more specific. I
Look at what
need
my life
one.
became without you.
Oh shit, they're really going into this.
I know little of it.
Look, Rhaenyra may have grown up and the actress is now an adult. That doesn't make this any less creepy.
Did you love her?
Oh no, they're leaning in, they're gonna kiss, aren't they?
I'm no longer a child.
And think of it, the matter. And finally, keep in mind, yes, I know they've already essentially made this relationship a thing, but keep in mind, I said this all the way back in episode 1, when she smiled at him just a little too much. Are you serious? They're going all the way? Now? Wait, the big dragon's name is Vhagar? Why'd I call him Velaryon then? Who's Velaryon? The only dragon I can remember the name of properly is Syraxes. And that's because he's unique and he's Daemon's. And even then, I don't even know if I'm pronouncing that name properly. Is it Syraxes? Caraxes? Caraxes. Just look at the size of the thing. Wouldn't that be a sight to behold? And I mean, that's just that one. The skull in the underground thing, that thing would be just... Okay. Come on, pull a hiccup. Hand out, hand out. Throw a knife away. Stick your hand on a snout, or is that it? Is he just yours now? Or do you have to go fly him first? Oh, the size of the thing. You can't disappoint me with dragons. He is such a beast, and I really wish it was brighter so I can see this properly. Because it's weird to have a scene so dark where I can see my face reflected in the screen. Just the screaming, "You idiot!" That's why you tie yourself in. What do you think that rope is there for? I don't think you're gonna be a good character at all, but this is a great scene. Don't crash. Just do the bridge thing. Yeah! Nope, you hit the ground a little bit. I love it, because it's that same scene where it's like, Hiccup rides Toothless for the first time. But the thing about the How to Train Your Dragon universe is the dragons are small. Most of the rideable ones anyway are just... They're petite in comparison to this thing. So, what now? How exactly does the dragon rules work now that he's just essentially stolen this dragon?
Maybe your cousins can find you a pig to ride.
There it is, the arrogant turn of affairs. Hey look, I got a dragon now. I'm not a fool. Where are they all any adults? All you fools are running around and there's not a single guard or anybody. You about to murder him? Oh shit, you want a knife? I was a little bit happy for you. But no, you turn into an ass. Don't stab. Right, you didn't stab him, but you gave him a really nice scar. Cease this at once. Where the fork were you? Shut the fuck up, Cole.
Will it not, Maester?
Oh, he's evil as fork now.
The eyes lost your grace.
Look at that shit. Man's got a evil scar now. That's what you get. And you're smiling. For fork's sake. If anyone needs to be killed first, it's Kristen Cole.
Your king demands it.
Someone please tell me. I actually want the spoiler. Can someone please tell me Kristen Cole has a grisly end? Because that would bring such warmth to my heart.
It was Aemond.
Ooh, throwing his brother under the bus. Well,
And you.
all together. Just revenge. It's like, hey, look at me, I got a dragon, I'm a big boy now. Revenge against those who made fun of me.
Tell me the truth of it. We are a family.
Like that means anything, apparently, in this universe.
Now make your apologies and show goodwill to one another.
Apologies.
Your father, your grandsire, your king demands it.
He is, I can't remember the actual name, but Viserys. He is doing so well. In anything, if there's any character I am closest to actually liking, it's
That is
Viserys.
insufficient.
What would you have me do?
There is a debt to be paid.
Alicent is asking for an eye for an eye. Are you effing kidding me? What happened to this girl?
In return.
Are you shitting me? Did you? Oh my god, what happened? Why, in 10 years, did she become so hateful of Rhaenyra that she is now demanding an eye for an eye for a goddamn child? That's why I need explanations. Because we did not leave off 10 years ago with a sin great enough to explain this.
Bring me the Eye of Lucerys Velaryon.
Kill him. Kill her. Get it over with.
As your protector, my queen.
Oh, for God's sake, please kill him. While Viserys' protectiveness is good in one way, the issue is that there's only turning more people against Rhaenyra, which is just not good for her when he dies. Holy shit! She took a knife! Why? For God's sake!
Allow the order to you, please.
Alicent, let her go.
That's it?
Where is sacrifice? Is trampled under your pretty foot again.
Release the blade, Alicent.
That's it?
My son's pie.
You're mad at her because your father put you in this situation?
It was a fair exchange.
Too late, fool!
I may have lost an eye.
Too late! You should have said something way earlier. Look, mother heading can only go so far. How can this much resentment have...
Proceeding is...
Or any other.
What's your evil ass advice now, Otto? Look at this. Look at you, Alicent. You absolute stupid fool. You tried to murder someone who was your friend, who did nothing wrong to you except a small white lie.
All true.
Not even lie, a half-truth. And what?
And ensured my husband.
You're just like, okay, yeah, but my dad, the actual cause of you being forced to marry the king, forced to have these children that you now care for, and forced into thinking that you have to battle with Rhaenyra for this game. Even now he's telling you, but no, you're on his side.
Determination to win it.
And no, now he's saying it's a good thing.
Rhaenyra.
Oh, for God's sake.
Together we'll prevail.
You and I together, he's still inserting himself. For God's sake, woman, how do you not understand after a decade that your father is puppeteering you around and directing your anger at someone else?
The boy was right.
Hey, you, what the hell have you been up to?
Is everyone alright?
No!
Broken nose.
You're lit. Clearly, your son has a broken nose. Your wife is getting stitched up. Is everyone alright? Like, seriously?
You as well.
Sure, you're grieving his
You've already
form.
found enough trouble
But come
today.
on.
You deserve better than what I have been. You deserve a husband.
Alright, go for it, dude. You want a redemption arc? I will support you.
Scales, I am your servant.
No. Oh, for God's sake. Alicent is just being manipulated.
That will not be necessary.
That's it. Like, she's so frustrating because she isn't
But your devotion is not going unnoticed.
truly active. all her things is just the will of her father, this fool poking into her head, and it's...
The day will die.
Can a war start already?
Too cool.
Kind of feel like a civil war would be far more interesting than the back and forths. Okay, but genuinely, to take a break from my grumpiness this entire episode, this is it. They're finally doing it. Each of these girls is gathering strength. They have finally got... I'm sorry, what? You as my husband? Laenor just said he would be... You're gonna kill Laenor? Oh, for fork's sake, Rhaenyra, why? What I was trying to say is each of these women are now going in and beginning to make moves to strengthen their position. They have absolutely committed to hating each other, and they are now angling because Viserys' death is gonna happen. Also, it's really creepy. Yes, I know, but it's especially creepy that you're like, yes, it's time for you to marry me. And you started with Uncle. You knocked him into the fire. What the fuck? I just said I was gonna... This is Game of Thrones. At least there's a death. Alright. We got death. Shit's happening. Are you having some kind of weird blood ceremony marriage? You are. Oh no, it's just an actual marriage. You got a priest. Oh, for fork's sake, you move fast. Alright. Better off this one. Really. You're not dead, Laenor. You decide to run for it. That's good and bad. I don't know. Here I was, ready to record an ending like I usually do. But then as I leaned forward and I closed the episode on HBO Max, what do I find but the synopsis for the next episode, which I usually try to avoid reading, but there's no way to miss the fact that it says 6 years later. Another time jump. For God's sake. Whatever. That's next episode's problem. And please, people, please let me know if you're okay with Angry Me, because I'm content going into it that way. It's far more interested than just trying and failing to enjoy it, mate. But this episode, what is it called? That was episode 7, Driftmark, which, took place on Driftmark, starting with whatever his name's, Laenor, Laenis. I think they had very similar names. I can't remember. Whatever. It's her funeral, because at the end of the previous episode, she died because she was dying during childbirth, and she's like, Vhagar, just kill me now, because that totally wasn't... Nope, I'm not going to rants. She's dead. Funeral. Very slow funeral scene at the beginning. I didn't know what was happening. Otto it did just say, hey, look, Otto's back, because he killed the Strongs. Somehow, Otto's back. Somehow, Alicent finagled that into a thing. But he's now the Hand of the King again, which is just spectacular. And then Aemond sneaks off to go get Vhagar, because he doesn't have a dragon of his own, which is terrible. And then, because he thinks that makes him a big man, he decides to attack the other kids for justly being like, what the hell, dude? What, you just took the dragon. And he's like, oh no, this is time for my revenge for the bullying, You gave me a pig with wings on it. How dare you? And he did it. And I mean, seriously, it was worse by the fact that one of Rhaenyra's kids had a knife. But come on. We all saw the fact that Aemond was ready to bludgeon their heads with a rock, and he was 100% ready to murder them, because, no, everyone's nice in this universe, right? Super kind. That's how you teach your kids. Yeah, just murder them. Murder your nephew cousins. I genuinely thought that was going to be the biggest thing to happen that episode. But no, then Rhaenyra and Daemon were getting back together, and I'm like, oh no, incest. And then it's like, Laenor, he's like super depressed, and he's like, no, I'm gonna do the right thing. And then they kill him, or at least I think you kill him. And then Daemon and Rhaenyra get married, and it's like, oh, for God's sake, why? I'm glad to know that Laenor is not dead. Preferably, for his happiness, just get out of here. Go live your life somewhere else. Make sure to keep your head shaved so no one knows that it's white. And just be happy, because you know you ain't getting any happiness here. And then Alicent is just super freaked out about Aemond losing an eye in that fight, and you know, getting the perfect evil scar. I mean, look at that. How is Aemond wasn't gonna be evil before? It's like, hey, look, how you not make him evil now? And then she genuinely tried to murder Rhaenyra. And she finally exposited why she's so angry at Rhaenyra, which I was excited for. Why? And she just like, oh my God, you've just been living life and doing whatever the hell you want. I've been doing what I've been forced to this whole time, and it's disappointing. How exactly does that fester for 10 years? How does that fester? 10 years. To the point where you are gonna... I don't know. Point is, I really hope things are ramping up. I want open conflict. That is what I want. I got a little bit in this one. But this back alley's talking and dealing, and all this murder and assassination. Oh shoot, all this... It's only gonna last so long. Things need to break. And at this point, the only thing holding the dam together is the small piece of tape that is Viserys. And he's gonna die. He's gonna die sometime. I am still ever so surprised he's alive, but he's gonna die. And when he does, I really hope there's war, and I really hope Kristen dies first. So, thank you so much for watching. Again, if you like Angry Me, I will be happy to return. What was your favorite part of this episode? Over here is the next reaction whenever that comes out. Over here is a playlist of my videos. And on my face is the subscribe button. Like, comment, subscribe, criticize even. I don't mind. See ya.